Cory, you talked about the right kind of emotion after a game. How would you contrast what you saw today to what you've seen after previous losses, and how did you address the team after a tough one like that?
Today, like I said, it was more of a disappointment because today was like if we were 6-0 and this was our first loss. So it was that kind of emotion. If I can, paint a different picture. All right, those boys were determined and was just like, you know what, coming to work, and this is who we are. This is what we've established. And instead of it being like more of a here we go again, or like, man, like the season, what else is going to happen? It was different. Their demeanor was like they can't wait, to play football next Saturday. I know we have the bye, but to describe what I meant by that, their emotion, it was a healthy emotion.
Can you talk about the jump in the run game this week, and especially Ryan's play?
I mean, again, it's who we are. It's what this staff and this recruiting department has built. And so I think what we tried to focus on was just boiling it down to, one dynamic, and one identity. Instead of saying, we're just gonna do what the situation calls for, we're gonna do what works. We're gonna go and do what we're good at. And so that's why I say, and the players know, that's why you say there's nothing to hang your head down at, because, I mean, we start the season off like this, and now what? What are we talking about? Like I said, for those boys, this is a fresh start. And, Ryan Nall, he came in, and you got to figure, too, he's probably around, 90-95% healthy. I would say that has a lot to do with it. But, again, the biggest thing is they've come together, and I'm going to tell you that. I mean, O-linemen, wide receivers, tight ends, the quarterback, everybody has come together, and they understand the goal. I brought them up. We talked about it. We said we're going to establish our identity, and that's what we're doing, and that's what you saw today.
You said that you showed a different side of yourselves, or your team did. What led to that? How were you able to do that?
Because, like I said, I think when you're honest with people, right? I think a good coach, a great coach, not only tells you what you want to hear, but tells you what you need to hear. And we've had a lot of real conversations, and there's a lot of real buy-in. And the reason why there's a lot of real buy-in is because, obviously, when you experience success with blind faith, right? Someone tells you something, and you have to kind of just believe what they say is what it is. Well, those practices, right, the energy, and saying that the energy that myself and the rest of the coaching staff and, what we bring is real, and caring for this team is real, and it's not just we're going to roll over and play dead. We really are here for you. Well, I think that puts the athlete, the student athlete, in the frame of mind that we really are family. We really do care for one another. I mean, you saw a staff get a lot closer, and then you saw players get a lot closer. You saw confidence in the offensive play calling, offensive scheme. So when you show the athlete that, the student athlete, that you care, right? When you show them that, and they actually experience the success, and because you've been open, honest, and truthful with them, that's been the difference.